Your Excellencies, distinguished speakers, dear attendees, dear participants, it is really a great pleasure to welcome everyone here at this first edition of the Morocco's AI Annual Conference organized by MoroccoAI and Meta. We have chosen for you a very important subject. That is the timely subject. Everyone is talking about it, AI governance. And we have chosen as the theme of the conference, AI policies between innovation and regulation. And without any further ado, please welcome His Excellency, Mr. Ryad Mezzour, Minister of Industry and Trade, to give the opening speech. A round of applause, please.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Dear friends, I have an official speech, like always. I was telling to my friends here at the table that I woke up this morning with a complex mood. I was seeing my child or my grandchild in a zoo as a curiosity object for algorithm-driven world. And the motto this morning was algorithms will replace chromosomes and conquer the universe. It's scary, but it's an opportunity too. It's scary because it's a new form of consciousness that needs less resources than we need, that can live everywhere, and inert elements will start to think, will start to feel, and will start to decide about the future of the world and the universe, because they don't even need water to control the universe. And what we're building for them today is the opportunity to build this consciousness. So they're telling us it will be 2030, the most pessimistic or optimistic, I'm just confused today, or 2060, but it will happen in the next 30 years. It will happen in the next 30 years. So 3 choices for us. First, you are super scared, like I am this morning. You say, be nice to AI. They will be nice to your kids if they control the universe. This is what I was telling to Marielle. Marielle, be nice to them. When they get in power, they will say the sentence from Marielle, she was nice to us. She was kind. The second is to refuse everything. What we're building in terms of energy is actually what they need, and they cannot produce yet. They're consuming 50% of the new energy I'm producing now. 50% of the new energy I'm producing now is dedicated to algorithms that will replace chromosomes, to be honest. So we are producing for them all the new resources they need to take control of the universe. Interesting. Interesting. So let's make it another way out. Let's make it wisely. Let's make it the way we can survive 10 years more or 15 years more. The third aspect is to say, okay, let's make the transition smooth. What specialists call the fusion, Some way we're going to melt together, hand over in a very smooth way. We're making less and less kids, so our kids will be algorithms. Let's make it the smoothest possible, or the kids of our kids, or the kids of their kids. Let's make it the smoothest possible way and hand over some values, hand over some ways of seeing a better universe or a better world. And I think this is the best way we could move on, and probably the only one, the only way for us. What's in there? To come back to 2025, because this is something, these are morning scares about the next 25 or 30 years. What's in there? In there now we are talking about agents. Before going to general AI, we're talking about agents. Universities, are you producing students or students augmented with agents? How many agents will they have? In which specialties? Engineers will be alone, standalone, or reinforced with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 agents. We decided at the École Centrale of Casablanca that starting from next year, they will have at least 3 agents each when they get graduated in the beginning. And then we get them augmented year after year so that they can have all specialties and they go out with this patrimony of agents that they can use for their future lives. So this is already decided. First engineering school in Morocco that decided that and start the program starting from next year, 1 engineer plus 3 when they finish. The second aspect, regulation. To whom will this agent belong? Separation, the former separation between ownership, collective ownership, private ownership, individual ownership. Is this part of your core capability? Is this agent you're having part of your own capability as a human? You're selling it, you're getting hired, you're coming, I have this and this and this, and I have 4 or 5 agents that I trained and that can give as a contribution, as an individual to create wealth. Is it belonging to Meta alone? It's a question. Or does it belong to a collective nation, community, charity, philanthropy, whatever? To whom does this wealth, this capability to create value belong? The former share between work and capital, now we have the share of algorithms that will replace chromosomes. The third part of it is how can we move in this transition? Who is responsible of what? And this is a big, big question mark. You have a collision between 2 cars belonging to whatever whom, driven by AI, IoT. Who is responsible? Who will pay for whom? It's managed by a blockchain that is having an insurance. It's complex. You have a murder. You have a murder, consciousness, a robot did kill someone. What happens? So we have a new complete society, a lot of transitions, a matter of power, a matter of property, and a matter of living together to decide right now. But we are in Morocco. We find ways, we find solutions. The only way I would push for in the next 3-4 years before I get replaced as a human, not as a minister, is to make my young people stronger with at least 3 to 5 agents each. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, Minister Ryad Mezzour, for this opening speech. I think that we have now the general context of the theme of the forum. AI policies between innovation and regulation, okay? And Minister Mezzour gave us the context that we're gonna capitalize on it to open the other discussion for the other panels. Okay, so now let's move on to the speech of my friend and the co-chair of the forum, Dr. Vida, who represents Meta.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, colleagues and partners, good morning. I wish I had a morning as exotic as His Excellency, but it's always a pleasure to be here with you in Rabat and an honor to be among you. I join you today on behalf of Meta at a time when artificial intelligence is reshaping our societies, economies, daily lives, and who knows, maybe our chromosomes, as the minister said. It's also challenging us to rethink how we collaborate and innovate for the future. As we gather today to discuss AI policies, it becomes clear that realizing the full potential of this technology depends on more than just technological progress. It requires a shared commitment to foster innovation, build responsible frameworks, and ensure that the benefits of AI reach every corner of our diverse ecosystem. Unlocking these benefits starts with the right regulatory environment, one that encourages creativity and growth rather than imposing rigid, one-size-fits-all rules. AI, by its very nature, evolves rapidly. If we are too prescriptive, we risk stifling the very innovation that could drive our region forward and inadvertently create barriers for emerging players. Our region's efforts to shape its own regulatory landscape reflect an understanding that while global models offer valuable lessons, local context and flexibility are essential for meaningful purpose. But regulation alone is not enough. The true promise of AI is realized when governments, industry, academia, and civil society come together in collaboration. Today's event is a testament to the power of such partnerships, and Meta is proud to partner with MoroccoAI to play a role in this collective journey. At Meta, our commitment to AI is both holistic as well as long-term. We believe that empowering smaller players to compete, contribute, and lead is just as important as advancing the technology itself. This is why we have embraced an open-source approach to AI, most notably with our artificial intelligence that is called Llama, which has already enabled developers across the region, including in Morocco, to create tools in local languages. So, do we own, as Meta, this AI? No, we don't, Your Excellency. It's for everyone. Central to our work also is a deep commitment to responsibility. From the outset, we embed safeguards, rigorously test our products, and engage with policymakers, academics, and civil society organizations to address the issues that matter most. As AI capabilities grow more powerful, we remain vigilant, continuously evaluating risks and strengthening guardrails to ensure that progress does not come at the expense of safety or trust. Of course, widespread adoption and diffusion of AI depends also on the spirit of collaboration across public and private sectors, large and small organizations, to ensure inclusive and responsive policy design. No single entity, whether Meta, a government, a think tank, or a startup, can achieve this alone. And so I see the path forward for AI in our region is one of partnership, openness, shared responsibility to harness AI's potential to drive positive economic and social impact for all. Thank you for coming today, and I look forward to our discussions.
Thank you, Dr. Vida, for your opening speech. And please allow me, as Dr. Vida presented Meta's policies about AI regulation, I would say the same. And please allow me to present to you the view of MoroccoAI. How do we see AI? Especially that AI is a multi-purpose technology that can be used in every sector. And it is really very difficult to think of any sector where AI cannot be applied. But here, please allow me to tell you a story that back more than 3,000 years. And it is about 7 blind men who came across an elephant. And each one of them touched a part of its body. The man who touched the trunk say it's like it's a snake. The man who touched the leg say it's a wall. And every one of these men describe the elephant differently. So what I would like to say, our view of AI is the elephant. And since AI is a multi-purpose technology, everyone is tackling the subject from different point of view. So if you take, for example, a computer scientist, he will tell you AI is about algorithm. Data is all you need. If you take, for example, expert or professor in sociology, philosophy, or humanities, they will tell you, pay attention, ethics is something very important. And we have to develop AI responsibly. If we take, for example, someone with a background of economy, he will say, pay attention to the jobs that will be replaced. So no one from these people is right. But one of the objectives of this forum is to bring together different experts from different backgrounds in order to discuss and to open the dialogue. What is the best model of AI governance for us? At MoroccoAI, we have a clear vision. But before that, I would like to say something very important, which is related to how people see AI. So if I ask a question, are you more concerned with AI, or do you think it is a good opportunity? I will share with you a recent document because just in the last month, more than 30 reports has been published regarding AI governance. And at MoroccoAI, we are aware of that. We are trying to follow all this news in order to get aware of what is happening in the world. And without any doubt, there are divergent opinions. And I will share with you here, for example, just a report published just, I think, last week, how people around the world view AI. So here you can see, for example, that most people, of course, they come from 25 countries, and we have 34% of people that are more concerned than excited. And we have 42% that are equally concerned and excited. And we have 16% that are more excited than concerned. And what interests me a lot here is people at the middle. What I would like to say that people cannot decide. They don't know what the future brings to them. And if I take also some countries, just to get an idea about the different visions, you're going to find, for example, America and Europe are more concerned than excited. However, in Asia, for example, South Korea and India, people, I would say, more excited. And we have the pleasure to welcome here at this forum people from South Korea, from US, from Europe, in order to discuss these AI policies. At MoroccoAI, our vision is clear, to empower AI transformation in Morocco. We have a clear vision divided in 3 steps. The first one is to empower Morocco through AI. This is the first step. After that, we would like to move on to the excellence and innovation to become a leading AI country across Africa and MENA region. We work on 5 pillars. Every activity in MoroccoAI is based on 5 pillars. The first one is education. The second one is research. The third one is industry. The fourth one is government. And the last one is the society. And we believe that the civil society has a big role, as the new development model said, that this is the third sector that should have its voice in order to propose, because we have time to to work on different analysis. So here, for example, I will skip all these slides, okay? Just to say that we have organized the Morocco Annual Conference online at the beginning. And just to let you know that our first conference, we have organized it with a budget of 2,000 dirhams. And it was online. The opening speech was delivered by the minister, Ryad Mezzour, and it is in 2021. And it was online, and the theme of the conference was bridging the gap between research and industry. And the second edition, we had the honor to welcome Minister Awatef Hayar, and the theme of the conference was towards a national AI strategy for Morocco. And the third edition was about the future of work related to AI, and we had the honor to welcome Minister Younes Kouri. And just last year, the theme of the conference was Innovation AI across industries, and we had the honor to invite Minister Ryad Mezzour. And personally, I'm very happy that we have three of them among us. Please give them a round of applause. Okay, so as well, we invite policymakers, but we invite also very well-known people. You know Yoshua Benjo from University of Montreal. His first speech and talk was in MoroccoAI. And Yoshua Benjo is the most cited scientist in the world, in the history. And just 2 days ago, he reached 1 million citations. We invited also Geoffrey Hinton. Each year, we invite an honorary speaker. We have invited Geoffrey Hinton. He is an AI researcher who won the Turing Award and also the Nobel Prize of Physics. Just to let you know that AI has been included also in physics, in the other domains. We have also Prof. Michael Jordan from University of California, Berkeley, with his famous citation that maybe you know, stop calling everything AI. Okay, and we have also the honor to invite Stuart Russell. Stuart Russell is the author of the most famous book on AI. It is studied in more than 1,400 countries. And also Carl Christen, #1 neuroscience in the world, neuroscientist. And we are also interested on the relationship between the brain and AI. And the last one is Imad Mustak, the founder of Stability AI, the unicorn that you know. Okay, just to finish, we started this journey from 2019. And we have organized the first deep learning in DabaX Morocco in Africa. So we have started 6 years ago. Maybe most of you are not aware of what we are doing, but we are working more in order to build a strong AI community. We organized from time to time events with different partners, like Académie Hassan de Sciences et Techniques. And we have also published the first report in Morocco, the first one that give 44 recommendations towards the national AI strategy. We have organized an event and we invited all experts to listen to them. And after that, we come out with a recommendation towards the national AI strategy. If you want to know our point of view from the side of MoroccoAI, we don't have a clear vision about AI policies. This is why we want to listen more during this forum. We're gonna listen to different point of view, the AI Act, European Union, Meta Approach, UNESCO about ethics, and many other Swiss strategies. Okay, so maybe I will say just that the perfection of human being is attained only through the cooperation of mind in the pursuit of truth. So we have to work together in order to present something that is good for our country, for the world, and for the humanity. Thank you so much. Now we have to move on to the first panel. But before that, I will introduce someone that was not scheduled for the opening. But just yesterday, we decided to invite someone that we love and someone who will share with us something very important. I would like to welcome Miss Rasha Belokda, who will give us a poem.
I titled this piece, AI, Our Shared Destiny. AI, where algorithms whisper dreams of progress. Our creativity's child, each step a newborn chance. The duality of light and shadow, needing guidance to preserve humanity's glow. The human soul was always behind the code, reminding us who truly enlightens the road. With our intention present behind every algorithm, our creativity has always worn the robe of wisdom. Innovation, a free-flowing river. Regulation, its guiding bank, its caregiver. Ethics, preserve the spark of imagination, shielding it from cold rules and stagnation. Morocco today opens arms to a global dialogue where modernity and tradition dissolve the fog. Together, we build a harmony across borders, uniting purpose, breaking all disorders. AI's true purpose was always to serve our human heart, the campus that guides and preserves. With hope, let's craft our shared destiny, where intelligence, both human and artificial, coexist in harmony. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Rasha. It was really great speech. Thank you again. Okay.